I tough for not caring about my neighbor's daughter sunbathing while being watched. We all live on a street that abuts a baseball field. All the kids grew up playing there, and when no games are going on, it's basically an official hangout. There's a big blacktop area, basketball courts, the baseball diamond, foursquare, hopscotch, and a giant playground. We live in a safe area, so it's not uncommon for there to be 24 kids ages 10-14 who all rode their bikes over. One of the neighbors has a 22-year-old daughter. I'll include her attractiveness only because it's relevant. She's a beautiful young lady. Apparently, she sunbathes in her backyard nude while her parents are at work. There's an old cedar fence next to an old chain link fence, and there are voids where you can see into their yard. So the neighbor father stopped me the other day to tell me my son and a bunch of his buddies were all watching his nude daughter through the fence. I told him I'd speak to my kid, which I did, sat him down and explained he was violating her privacy, and she's allowed to be nude without being creeped on. If I find out he's back at the fence, he'll no longer have access to this field, which would be devastating to him. Yesterday, the same neighbor said it's continuing to happen, basically daily. I asked if my son was involved, and he said it's tough for her to tell. I called my son on speaker in front of him, and he was adamant he hasn't been back. I can read my son like a book. I know when he's lying and when he's defending himself from being falsely accused. I believe him. I hung up and continued to talk to the neighbor, told him I'm not sure what he's looking for from me, and I can't help him, which he was pissed about. But WTF? Yes, she's allowed to be nude in her yard, but there are literally dozens of preteen boys next door. You would need armed guards to stop them all gathering at the fence. Am I responsible for trying to parent every other boy? Some I don't even know? I did my part. If it was my daughter, I'd probably ask she remain in a bathing suit while sunbathing. Maybe some of you will hate that answer, but when the beautiful college girl is naked 50 from a bunch of horny boys, what else am I supposed to do about it?